Good morning, good-looking people, and you're good-looking because you're always looking, and of course, you are finding the good in everything and in everybody. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a great and successful week. Today is the 13th of Nissan. We are almost at Pesach, and today marks the day of the passing of the Tzemach Tzedek in the year 1866, and he is buried in Lubavitch as well. Today also marks the yortzeit of Reb Yosef Karo, who was known as the Beis Yosef and wrote commentaries on the Shulchan Aruch and other books as well. He was born in Spain and is buried in Tzfat. And we'll come back to that in a few moments. Let's read the Hayom Yom inside. Then I'll share with you a small story about the Tzemach Tzedek, and we'll go to the message of the day. For the 13th of Nisan, it says, this date is the anniversary of the passing of the Rebbe, the Tzemach Tzedek, who passed away in the year 1866 in Lubavitch and was brought to rest there as well. My revered grandfather, the Rebbe Maharash, related that his father, the Tzemach Tzedek, began writing his novel, Nigla and Chassidus, when he was only 12 years old. That Tzemach Tzedek started writing things at a very early age. It says here in the notes that the Tzemach Tzedek wrote thousands upon thousands of pages, both on Torah and Chassidus, and a lot of those pages were actually destroyed in many of the fires in Lubavitch. And it says also, going back to the Beis Yosef, Reb Yosef Karo, who's also, his yortzeit is on the 13th of Nisan, both of them shared the same day, was also a giant in writing so many opinions and so many thousands of pages of Torah. So they both share that day. And there's a nice story about the Tzemach Tzedek. He was 13 years old when he got married. He actually married his cousin. Her name was the Rebbetzin Hayom Yom, and she was the daughter of the Mittler Rebbe. And it says, right after the wedding, after a short period of time, the Alter Rebbe reached out to Rebbetzin Hayom Yom and asked her to bring some of the writings of that Tzemach Tzedek so that they can review it. So she brought over one of the early drafts of a mimer known as Shorish Mitzvahs HaTfilah, and the Alter Rebbe started to look at it, and he was just blown away by the writing. So he asked his assistant to bring his brother, Reb Yehuda Leib, and also a chassid by the name of Reb Pinchas Rezes. And he showed them this draft of the mimer, and when they all looked at it together, they actually took a second to say the bracha of Shechianu with Hashem's name because of how impressive and how amazing the Chassidus was that the Tzemach Tzedek was writing even at the age of 13 years old. So it's a special day. It's an unbelievable day on the Chabad calendar, of course, but the message of the day, and Rav Moshe Steiner also talked about this in his Hayom Yom, is that never underestimate the children. Kids, just because they're 12 or 13, of course, they're not the Tzemach Tzedek, but if we raise the bar and we give them more to shoot for and give them a higher level to achieve or to attain, we never know what can come out of them. And here we have the Alter Rebbe at the age of 12 already writing, Bezrat Hashem, and putting in this type of an influence on our kids. God willing, they will also produce and raise to higher levels. Have a wonderful day. Have a great and successful week, and we will talk more tomorrow.